why in the whole fast? Because there was a lot of years that I'll be who she wanted me to be. I'll be who he wanted me to be. I'll be who my mama wanted me to be. Because I decided to just be me.
Hey everybody, this is Coach Tiffany Parra, visionary author, life coach. I wear a lot of hats, but anyhow, I want to talk to you about this awesome and amazing conference that we just recently had. Here in sunny Southern California, in Rancho Cucamonga, I hosted the first annual Girl Powerhouse Network. For someone, as me as a host and as someone that has been the facilitator of this, it could be really stressful, but I will tell you, when Carrie got there and when she got in the room and started doing her thing, she really was able to bring some of that, ease to me. So if you are having an event and you just want somebody that's just absolutely magnificent, you are going to definitely want to check out Carrie Irene Crosby. Thank you so much. Happy conferences.
Hello everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody is looking good, feeling good, smelling good, all the goods. My name is Carrie Irene. I am the CEO and founder of ATBA Enterprise as well as ATBA Productions. We plant positive seeds of change while also making sure you are heard, you are seen, and you are able to be you. So I will ask everybody, share this out. If you know somebody who like good content, if you know somebody who like cool people, identify as a cool person, tell them to come on in the room today, because today, good Sunday vibes is for just having good conversation with cool people, and that's what we're doing today. And today is going to be no different, because I am talking with one of my good friends, one of my colleagues, a very powerful woman. Her name is Shay Shift. She is the owner of Shay Shift LLC. She's a inspirational speaker. She is a alignment coach. She has journals, so she is an author. So she does all the things. So if you know anybody who needs a little encouragement today, a little uplifting today, please invite them to the live, tag them, share it in the groups that you're able to share it in, so that we can get the word out that we talk about some good stuff today. So before I get started, I want to share a little something with you that will give you a little flavor of Shay. And then when the video goes off, you will see none other than Shay Wilson. All right, so hang on with us 1 second.
Check this out. Repeat after me. I can do this. Say it like you mean it. I can do this. There's times I don't feel like working out, but I have to work out if I want to achieve the goals that I want. Repeat after me again. I can do this. Say it like you mean it. I can do this. Whatever this is for you, remember, you can do it, and you deserve to do it. Let's go. I'm Shay Wilson, reminding you, think big, live bigger, and love the biggest. Boom!
Awesome. What better way to start the day, especially at a sales conference?
And I was very delighted. She ignited my joy. She's wonderful.
To connect fitness with the Word of God, because like she said, if we aren't fit to take care of ourselves, we cannot take care of God's people.
She keeps you going. She's energetic, enthusiastic, and positively powerful.
She's motivated us to go out and live the best life, live a life that's full of joy and purpose.
That was a fantastic way to start the day. I feel so refreshed and ready to go, and the relaxation at the end was really nice.
It was amazing. I really enjoyed how she talked about yoga, something we don't hear that often.
I felt good and made it motivated me to want to do better with my own life.
see, you hear me? That's how we do it.
I said,
You hear me?
"Woo-wee." I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all you do. Hey, okay.
Absolutely.
What's going on, Coach?
You know, I'm chilling like a villain. How's it going today? How you grooving and moving today?
I am doing amazing. I went to as you know, I'm trying to get out a little bit more. So I went to a wedding last night. It's been amazing. It was
I see
really
you out there in the streets.
out in the streets. Listen, I said they hand me a cocktail right off the top. I went, oh, but they already know I don't drink like that. But it's been like a year. And I said, you know what, man, that little cocktail was good, but I didn't finish it. I sipped on it. Listen, the beauty of being around family and love and weddings just do something to you. It's been a tough week for that particular family too. We had a funeral, I think, on Thursday, and then we had a quick, wedding, a rehearsal dinner Friday, and then last night the wedding. So they had to do. It was a lot of emotions going. It was a beautiful thing last night, and the bride and groom were amazing. It was good stuff. I love weddings. I love to see them having a good time. So it's good.
It's been a long time since I've been to a wedding. You're right. It's a different energy at weddings. It's like all carries to the wind when it comes to a wedding. Really, everybody have a little love, a little food, a little drink, a little good time. Okay.
It was like that. It was really sweet, and just seeing all the people in the family that I hadn't seen in years or had never met before. That's when they've been clients of mine for 20 years, that family. So I have seen them all grow up. They have 7 children. This is number 5 getting married. They have 2 more to get married, and So they have a big family, and it was really fun. So big shout out, blessings to the Fleming and Martinez families for inviting me.
Yeah. Well, not to mention having a client for 20 years. Volumes. Okay.
Volumes. I'm super blessed with that. Super blessed with that. They thought it not robbery. I say they thought it not robbery to stay with me and invest with me that long. So I do have a client base that my retention rate is pretty high. So
well, for a good reason, which why you on here today. Very good reason. Absolutely. So tell the people a little bit about what you do. Who is Shay?
So I am a inspirational speaker and an alignment coach, and my background is personal training, and I have been doing this over 20 years, and the evolution of mind, body, and spirit of helping someone in all of those areas always was something that I was interested in. But it always starts with yourself. It always starts with your journey, and then you start sharing what you learn, the wisdom. And so I'm very intentional about seeing who the person is, even though maybe you come for personal training, but it's always something else that has you out of alignment, which is why alignment began to be something of what I started working with, and why I call myself an alignment coach. And that goes back to your authenticity, who you are, what are you thinking, what are you feeling, your true thoughts, your true feelings, your words and your actions, because we become so many things that other people want us to be. They defined by our parents, much like you said in your intro. We get defined by so many other things and people that we really don't know who we are, and we wonder why things are not in alignment with certain ways, and how we're behaving and patterns. And so I love that part of this. I think it's a spiritual journey in many ways. It's a hero's journey. It takes a lot of courage to walk this walk, to really look at the places that need to be healed. So that's what I do. I do a lot of humor. I am, disciplined with especially workouts and stuff, and eating and changing and what we need to do. Whether it's apologizing, it could be apologizing to ourselves.
You got that right.
Yeah, apologize myself for betraying and abandoning ourselves. So all of that. But I love it. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, that's what I do. It's a holistic type of approach, and it is, and look. And a little fun.
I know, that's right. We gotta have a little fun now. That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. So now I know, me being who I am, we all know I don't stay in negative or low vibrations long, but I do think it's important sometimes to kind of just open it up, show people, and close it back up and move on with yourself. So tell tell the people what your why is. When you started this transformational, inspirational, motivational journey, what was your why? What was it that triggered you to say, you know what, something needs to shift, something needs to change?
Ooh, let's see. I mean, it could start when I was, just young and being a people pleaser and understanding that I was out of alignment with that. And desiring to be understanding that what my sexuality was and thinking that maybe I wasn't going to be loved enough. And so that made me try to be perfect. And so maybe that'll get me into heaven. Maybe that'll do all the things. And the reality of it was I was always loved for that's exactly who I was. And then as I began to go more into this, to church, like, you get in your 30s, I started trying to go to church and that kind of thing. Not that everybody have a praying grandmother and got taking you to church, that kind of thing. But for my own self reason, I started going. And I realized that I know that we praise God and we do all these things, but I didn't see a lot of transformation from the inside out. I saw us having high emotions, but not a lot of high transformations. And when we left, and so that was always interesting to me. What are we missing? Because I know we're doing all the things, the praising, the going to church, but something else seems to be not aligning. And I think that's when I really start digging deep with how do you change your personality? How do you renew your mind? How you become a new person? And that's really a switch of your personality, your mindset. And really getting real with who you are. And when most of us don't know, we know what the world has told us, and we've kind of put that jacket on us and walk. Mm-hmm. So it takes body, because trauma and things, our body remembers at a cellular level. So we have to learn how to, regulate our nervous system and go back to and heal those things. And so these are the things that kind of evolved as I start walking through this process of how does this work? How does faith life really, really work? What does this look like? What do I have to take? What skin do I have to take off to do this? And that's not for the faint of heart. You got to really, really fall in love with yourself with this. And you realize that when you do that, doors start opening. So it started with physical, with me, because I was an athlete in high school and college and after, and then it began to kind of come together, the discipline of it. So I answered your question.
Yeah, oh yeah, and then some, which brings me to the next thing that I'm gonna slide on into, girl. It's an alley-oop right there.
Yeah, go get it. That was the assist.
I got it. Look, about to. So now, one thing I wanted to mention, her saying that she was an athlete. She played basketball, but tell me what else you played.
I played football. I was on a women's team here in San Antonio. I played quarterback on women's full contact football. I loved it. I was in my 40s when I was doing that. So we didn't get to do that. We were younger, and I had a blast playing football. The women on my team were amazing. Just the experience was amazing. But once I was like getting a little beat up, I was like, a couple of
full contact football,
pads and all, hell yeah. I was like, Shout out to all my sister friends that are still playing now. They, the game has evolved. It's more teams out there now. So the little girls are coming up now. They can play flag and all the stuff. It's real. I love it.
Yeah.
But that's so awesome. Yeah, that was fun. Basketball was always the first love, and then football. I swear, if I was a guy when I first, I would have played football for sure.
Yeah.
But basketball. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I know, I love it too. I love the fact that women play football. I think is absolutely phenomenal, because when it comes to checking, I think women got that shoulder check better than any guy. You know what I mean? Oh, goodness.
We can be a little malicious out there. We got a little pointy elbows, everything. I would tell people, they say, well, how did you ever get hurt by the hits? I said, it wasn't really the hits, because the bigger girls are not fast enough necessarily to get you to hit you with a lot of pain. The smaller ones get you, they may not never pack a punch. So it wasn't so bad. It's just that I didn't have an offensive line. I was getting tagged.
You can tell.
Listen, it wasn't no 5-step drop back. It was maybe 2. Get rid of it. 1, 2. That's all I was gonna get, boy. And you better run. Save yourself.
Oh man, that is so funny. Yeah, ain't no way. Because I've been like,
Angels, help my sister.
Oh man, okay.
Oh,
All right, so when
yeah.
you was talking about when you got started and everything, you kept mentioning changing and shifting and and having to pivot. So hence the name Shay Shift. So I know as I've been getting to know you and talking about the different pillars that you have, which was in the thing, there's love, there's a enjoyment of life, there's a trust, and all the things that your pillars. What would you say in your season of life right now? Which one of those pillars? And you can go through all of them if you like. If it's more of a flow, but is there one that's standing out for you right now? Because I just want you to at least pick one of them to dive into for the people who are watching. We're already 18 minutes in. We plan to be on here for another 12 minutes or so. So give them something with one of your pillars that they can expect to be able to amplify in their own lives when they obtain you as one of their coaches.
I think so. The 5 pillars are love, truth, growth, wellness, and the enjoyment of life. And right now in this season, it absolutely is love. And I say that, and it's love is the biggest one right now because the shift in what's going on outside in our political climate, governmental climate, and it's shaking everybody. The love piece is going back to center. I believe that we're all made out of love. I believe that we have a different type of understanding of really what love is, about that we are love and that how we carry ourselves. But also the idea of self-love is something that is really I'm pushing now, because that will help us to face those things that are coming up for us in a different manner. That will help us to reimagine how life could be when we go back to it, because it gives us the courage to face things and to shed skin, to say, wait a minute, I'm going to change this up. And we stop looking outside of ourselves for what we think we need. It's really how we love ourselves, what we think about, and it opens up the imagination that we are the creator. The creator works within us and out. And so that would be one, of course, all of them. And in truth, what we think of truth. So love kind of goes down the line, and it's the foundation of all of it. And of course, enjoying life regardless of what's happening. Wellness, taking care of our mind, body, and our spirit, and whether we need to change. Love will help us to change if we need to pivot on our diet, if we need to pivot on our workouts, if we need to pivot on rest, if we need to pivot on working, drinking more water. Truth comes when your eyes are open to a different level. Truth is, we get to a point where we just believe it's one thing, and when you start really falling in love with yourself, you realize that there's a plethora of perspectives out there, and you get to open up to all of it. And you're not afraid to consider that maybe this belief is outdated. And a true belief is just a thought you kept thinking till you made it true to yourself. That's all it is. So love would be the main thing that we leading with love, loving yourself, and then that out pictures to everybody else. So
absolutely. I love that. I love it.
Have to be loved. Yes. We can all have a fairy tale life. We can all have it.
Yeah, I agree with you too. I completely agree with you. And Shay recently did a masterclass titled "The Siren of Self-Love." If you are interested in that, just drop a 1 or in the comments, and we'll make sure that you get it either on the replay or either when she's going to drop some gems about the masterclass soon as well. So be on the lookout for that. But if you also want to obtain it for a coach, look at the ticker at the bottom going by. You got a website, you got a phone number, whatever you need, just go ahead and click there, or just click on. I'll be tagging her in the comments as well. And you can go Facebook stalker like I did before I got to know her. So that's how I do everybody. You better believe I'm going to be on your page. I recently had a person that I was a potential client, right? And I had a conference with them. I don't want to disclose people's names. I try not to, but I feel like everybody know everybody, so sometimes names fly out my mouth. So I'm being very intentional right now. And we were on the call, and this person was talking about something, and then I kind of, once she finished, I led into a different conversation. I started talking about some things about it. And she's like, hold up. And I'm like, what? How you know that? I said, girl, I stalked you all day. You know what you talking
about. Exactly. I have done my research.
You got to do due diligence, because I want to also, like Shay is talking about, with that self-love. Part of loving yourself sometimes is admitting yourself when something isn't aligned. That's also part of alignment, is recognizing when things start to get off track. And you can tell that a lot of times before you enter into situations, whether it's a relationship, it's a job, it's a party, or it's a contract with a coach. So make sure you get to know Shay, because I wouldn't say go Facebook stalk if I didn't think you absolutely love her. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. She wouldn't be on this screen.
I know, that's right. Exactly.
You hear me? Because birds of a feather flock together. Oh yeah. And I love validating you as much as you, and your presence in my life validates me as well. Because once you get into that season and you start looking at the people that are around you and you're impressed by it, then you know that you are on the right track. So I value Shay for that very reason. So I definitely appreciate her approach and her purpose and her passion. There you go. Just even the research. Exactly. Exactly. What's up, cousin Gail?
Good morning, Gail.
Yeah, indeed.
You got to know who we're dealing with. And I tell people that if they, that are looking to hire me or, understand, I said, listen, I'm on social media a lot. And social media is like a journal. You can literally see what the people are thinking and talking. And because I do so many videos, you get to see me. And I said, if you really want to see my personality, go on my social media platforms. I do a video every day. A lot of them are live. You can see how I think, I feel, what we vibe that. And I tell many of my clients to pay attention to what you're writing and stuff out there, making sure that it's in alignment with who you are, because people can go back and look at this and they can see who you are by what you say, how your energy is. So I'm like, and I love doing this because it's a way of giving back, back. And I know you in alignment with that. We that's how we vibe. We just vibe.
Absolutely.
As I'm looking for the tribe, Spirit has a way of bringing those people effortlessly together. Effortlessly. So
Yes, indeed. Well, good stuff. Well, I know Monique put a one in the comments, so we'll be getting you the information. Monique, anyone else want any further information? I want to set up a call with Shay. Just let us know. Drop a one in the comments, and we will get that to you. The replay of the Siren of Self-Love as well. So before we get off here, I just want you to, speak some life into our viewers, give them some motivation for the day. And then we're going to just head on out of here and let them enjoy the rest of their Sunday. And I just want to say before she does get started that I do appreciate each and every one who spent some time with us here today. I do hope you come back and see us again next week. We'll have Ebony Willis with us. She's a children's author, Reiki practitioner. She's another one in the tribe. Awesome, amazing queen. You'll definitely glean value from hearing her speak as well. Her voice alone, she's got that voice that dog never put you to sleep. You hear me? So come back next week and definitely share space with Ebony Wilson. So Shay, what last words would you like to share with
First of all, I want to thank you, Carrie. Carrie is amazing, guys, to put a platform up that we can come and sit and speak. And I love what she does. She is absolutely fabulous. I invest in people that I believe in, and she is absolutely fabulous with this thing. And let me just say this. I think the one thing that I would leave right now is to make sure you fall in love with yourself again, to really rethink what you want, what you desire, what is moving you, what's your passions, to believe that you can have it, to understand how to move through your self-sabotaging ways, which is the negative patterns. And when you fall in love with yourself, you are courageous enough to look at yourself without judgment, without blame, and without guilt. And so those are the ways I'm talking about moving in, because we deserve to have the life of our dreams. And I said deserve, and I mean absolutely that if we're not having it, then there's something that we're doing, we're out of alignment with our true selves. Maybe we're following dreams that other people gave to us. But I'm saying that we can have it all, even in the midst. And so I like my grandmother, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Yeah, even though you're walking through the valley of the shadow of death, you can have your dreams. It doesn't have to be something that dictates to you how your life should be. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Absolutely. I love that. Make sure you're paying attention on what is aligned with the true purpose of your life. If it don't feel good, just don't even go further into it. But that doesn't mean you have to run. You just need to sit and start asking yourself those deep questions. And having a coach really helps you do that, especially an alignment coach, someone who is willing to not just be there to pay attention to the things that you're not only that you're saying, but what you're not saying, but actually to listen and be quiet long enough for you to get through it instead of stirring around it. And that is an amazing thing to have. So again, if you want to get contact on, if you're here watching the replay, put hashtag replay. If you want that replay or the tidbits for the Sirens of Self-Love Masterclass, please put a 1 in the comments. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Pip. Thank you, everybody who joined us and everybody who will watch it later. So y'all enjoy your day. Shay, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your passion for what you do and everything. So, but we will talk later.
You know it.
Bye, everybody. See y'all later.
Bye.
Check this out. Repeat after me. I can do this. I mean, say it like you mean it. I can do this. There's times I don't feel like working out, but I have to work out if I want to achieve the goals that I want. Repeat after me again. I can do this. I mean, say it like you mean it. I can do this. Whatever this is for you, remember, you can do it and you deserve to do it. Let's go. I'm Shay Wilson, reminding you, think big, live bigger, and love the biggest. Boom!
It was awesome. What better way to start the day, especially at a sales conference?
And I was very delighted. She ignited my joy. She's wonderful.
To connect fitness with the word of God, because like she said, if we aren't fit to take care of ourselves, we cannot take care of God's people.
She keeps you going. She's energetic, enthusiastic, and positively powerful.
She's motivated us to go out and live the best life, live a life that's full of joy and purpose.
That was a fantastic way to start the day. I feel so refreshed and ready to go, and the relaxation at the end was really nice.
It was amazing. I really enjoyed how she talked about yoga, something we don't hear that often.
I felt good. It made it motivated me to want to do better with my own life.